Hi, lovelies. It's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for September 15th through September 21st, 2019. And it's the last week of Virgo season. We're coming off of the full harvest moon in Pisces, which is the opposite sign. How did you fare through that full moon? It was really cloudy here, so I only caught like small glimpses of it. I was supposed to go to fire ceremony, which I usually do, and I was so tired from traveling all week for business that I slept for 12 hours, and I slept right through the fire ceremony. But I got to go to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, which I have never been up that far in Michigan, and they have recently discovered a new rock, crystal, mineral. I'm researching this. It's called Euperlite, and I will type the word there because in the Upper Peninsula, it's, the UP, they call them Upers up there, the people. So here's the crazy thing. One of the directors of the companies that I was visiting, he found out through one of my coworkers that I collect rocks and crystals, and he had his wife bring down one of their own. They look like just plain gray rocks. I'm going to turn out the light real quick so that you could see what's so fabulous about this. So these look like plain gray rocks, but when you shine a black light on them, oh, you probably can't even see how fantastic this is. No, you can't. I'll have to post a picture. Can I get this? Oh, darn. I thought this would show up. But anyway, it looks like they are on fire. Maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know if you can see that. But they look like, there we go. There you can kind of see it. But these rocks, they just looked like plain gray rocks. And they come alive with a black light. They look like they are on fire. I'll have to post a picture of them for all of you. I'm learning about them. These were recently discovered in the Upper Peninsula on Lake Superior on the beaches. I guess some lucky person was outside with a black light and they discovered them. They're comprised, someone had sent in samples to a lab, found out that they possess the same qualities of merlinite or indigo gabbro, and they have a high concentration of sodalite in them as well. So they have to be fantastic for throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. Merlinite is, Merlin stone. It's very expensive. Maybe when this is polished, if this was polished perfectly, then it would look that way. But they just look like a plain gray rock, nothing to them. And then put the black light on them and they're on fire. And then I got a piece of, up in the Upper Peninsula, it's copper mining country. Lake Superior is filled with copper, and I was able to get a piece of copper on some sort of granite matrix. So that is really cool. And then I bought this. This is a garnet geode. So just to add to my collection, it's so pretty. Anyway, those are not the crystals of the week. I want to study the Euperlite a little bit more, and so that I can feel its energy and understand it before I incorporate it into one of my readings. However, this week's crystal, the card that I chose is Seraphos Green Quartz, and I have a sample of that. This is extremely powerful. Kind of like green tourmaline in a sense. So, and the cards that I've chosen, I'm using Animal Spirit. It's the koala and the seahorse. I wrote a really great blog. I feel like because we're coming into Libra season, Libra is the scales. It's all about balance. I keep hearing the word over and over again all week, recalibrate. It's time for us to recalibrate, reassess where it is that we're going. I'm symbolizing the blog with a compass. And so I explain in my blog about recalibration, what this new energy is that we're coming into. We're taking a time now to reassess after the full harvest moon, reassessment of this entire year so far, body, mind, and spirit. And it's nothing that we're going to force, but we just want to do a little check in with ourselves, with our finances, our home, our family, our friends, our neighbors, every aspect, even our pets. Check in with every aspect of our lives and see where adjustments need to be made. Libra season is going to be great for that. And this is how we will finish the year. And I think that coming off of the full harvest moon, we're getting ready for the autumnal equinox on the 23rd of September, the change of the season. So here in the northern hemisphere, it's the autumnal equinox. In the southern hemisphere, it's the vernal equinox. They'll be getting ready for spring. And this last quarter of 2019, I think, is always really a great time of year to do these reassessments. Instead of waiting for January 1st and then everybody wants to make their resolutions, now is the time that you really need to take a look at everything in your life so that you can prepare over the next few months for your January 1st resolutions and start to make small changes now that you can incorporate for 2020. So I think that's why a lot of resolutions probably don't last very long, is because January 1st comes and you want to change everything in your life. And for most people, that won't stick because we're making drastic changes so suddenly. This way, if you do this recalibration, reassessment over the next couple of months leading up to the new year, it gives you a better opportunity to incorporate some changes into your life, whether it be, for your body, for your mind, or, for your spirit. And then also materialistically, you want to take a look at, you want to reassess your home. What are the things that need to be done? Reassess your finances. Sit down and take a look at where is your money going. I know a lot of people come to me with financial questions, and I myself, when it turns out that I needed to come up with money, for added expenses, and I wonder, oh, where am I going to get this money from? When I reassess my finances and I see where I'm spending my money, then I know where I can maybe cut back a little bit, and then I always have enough. It always turns out that I have enough. So this is a good time for all of us to do that. And then, for our mind and our spirit, take a look at what you're currently doing or not doing. If you are stressed out all of the time and you're not calm, you're not experiencing happiness and joy, then you need to do something to change that. Whether it is meditating, active breathing, exercising more. I'm finding for myself that going to the gym is having such a positive effect on my mind and my spirit, because it's like I'm zoning out for that amount of time. Plus, then my body is getting the exercise. I haven't gone to the gym for a while, but I just recently started a new habit of doing that, and it's, like I'm feeling so much better. Even mentally, I'm feeling better just by exerting that energy. So even though I do walk twice a day, that was always my thing, my go-to. I'm finding that by increasing the intensity of what I'm doing is benefiting me mentally, and spiritually so much more. So let's get into the cards. I did want to read a little bit directly from the guidebooks on these, just because I love what Colette Baron Reed has to say. So this is from her Crystal Spirit Oracle, brand new. Just got that a few months ago. And the essential meaning is life on life's terms, joie de vivre, and acceptance of our place in the world, heaven on earth, and what is meant to be. And she says, as long as we are humans, we will face times when the only choice is to accept life on its own terms. But in the acceptance lies a most precious treasure, the gift of now. And I think all of the cards kind of go with that, about being present, being in the now, really kind of slowing down and just taking our time for the next couple of months while we're doing this reassessment. Surrender to this moment exactly as it is, and your heart will open, releasing what needs to be left behind as you join with the conscious universe on a journey of your own healing. So this is, you're consciously making this decision to make some changes in your life at this time. At least I am. Something wonderful is awaiting you, but first you must be present in what is, so that you can have the experience to receive the gift of recognizing that you are stronger than you know. When the wheel of fortune turns, you may look back on this moment as crucial for your growth. Very often, unanswered prayers and unexpected twists of fate lead to the destiny the heart seeks. Trust now in this process of acceptance. Trust that the conscious universe has your back. And I just really, really love that. And I have just so many exciting things going on with me that resonated with me deeply. And it's no joke or whatever, no coincidence that these cards always come out at the right time. All right. So now what I found interesting with the koala spirit that came out, so these came out while I was shuffling, they fell out of the deck. So the koala is number 35 and the seahorse is 53. So that kind of goes with each other. And this particular week was palindrome week. So a number forward and backward that are the same, those are palindromes. And this week, if you don't know what a palindrome was, so 9, September 9th, 2019. So 9/9/2019, or no, maybe it's this coming week that the palindromes are. I think it's this coming week that the palindromes are. Anyway, the numbers forward in the date are the same backwards either way. You can Google that. I'll put that in there. Palindrome is what that is. So the koala says spirit has a plan, and that kind of really goes with that Seraphos green quartz about spirit having a plan. So I'm not going to read from this, but I will post these cards on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But think about the koala, how slow moving they are, and you know, they're in the present, they're in the now. So this goes with that card. And the spirit has a plan. This is about slowing down, being in the present, trusting that the wheel of fate is going to turn in your favor, and there will be unexpected twists and turns that you just have to trust in. When you keep a positive attitude and you surrender to what you need showing up to sustain you when you need it, then it will. Like I said earlier, I've always discovered that I always have enough. I always have exactly what I need. It may not be an overabundance, like a, craziness of money or anything, but I always have enough. And I always trust that I will have enough. And so therefore, trusting in that has, I believe, for me anyway, always provided me with exactly what I needed at the right moment. Now, the seahorse, I will read about the seahorse. This says, watch and wait. And I love that. Spirit has a plan, watch and wait. So you have to take like a back seat and observe. You have to stay out of the fray, stay out of the drama. So in order for a seahorse to float in the water, he stays back from that current, from that drama and the tumultuous of the sea, so that he can just float and be calm. And that's part of what Colette is saying in her guidebook. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. Seahorse spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from Seahorse is, not my circus, not my monkeys. And I live by that. Like, I don't want your drama. I don't want that, because I don't need my life disrupted. And the thing is, like, that kind of gossipy drama and complaining, it just pushes everything that you want away from you. I have no problem that when my friends are in dire need, extreme emergency, I am always there for them. But if it's a friggin' drama, no, count me out. Count me out. That's why I don't like Facebook that much, because it's just like Complaintville to me. Unless, of course, you're posting about animals or coffee or something funny. Oh my goodness. I just realized that I have my phone on and I have to shut that off. I'm sorry. Sorry. Got to turn that off because we don't need the disruption. The drama as I'm talking about that. Okay. Sorry about that. My gosh. This is crazy. And then the phone just goes off by itself. This is life, and I am not doing a retake on this. We can't do a retake in life. I wish we could, but, we can't. So the seahorse says, know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse asks you to step back from it. Be willing to explore things from a different angle rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of a neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. And you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. And I love that in so many ways. So we'll explore those cards during the week on Facebook and Instagram, on my Expressions of the Universe page. Be sure to check out the blog at expressionsoftheuniverse.com about recalibrating, because I loved it. I guess that's it. Continue to send me your coffee memes. I've been getting so many great memes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will share them to Expressions of the Universe, and I will give you credit for sharing them to me, with me, or any other really great spiritual memes that you may want to send me, that you want me to post for you. I will do it if it's appropriate. Some of them, if there's too many F words, I can't. I have to kind of make it neutral. I love them personally, because the F word is probably my favorite word in the dictionary. Being real here, being real. Anyway, have a great week. Take a look at recalibrating, reassessing everything in your life, and getting ready for Libra season. Don't forget, I'll be back here next weekend, and I'll talk more about the equinoxes, which is equal day, equal night, and we're going to be balancing out. So it's time to recalibrate. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions for the Ask Me Anything questions, please feel free to send them to me, and I will post them in a video right here. Until next time, bye.